Oliver, you're going to have to move in a minute, even though you're purring and taking up the whole desk. Oh, yes, you are, taking up the whole desk. Give it a couple minutes for the friends in the box to come in. Mm. Hi, Don P. How you doing? Can't go over there, Oliver. You can't go by the equipment. Hi, Keeks. Oh. Hi, Kat. Good morning. Hi, Terry. I saved your picture, Terry, for your prompt. Hi, Beth. Hello, Doc. Let's see. Linda. So, yeah. Oliver wanted to be up here this morning. I don't know where Malibu is, but he's going to have to get down in a minute anyway. So, Laverne. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay. Let's get there. There you go, big guy. Let me zoom in one here. Let's see. Laverne. Thanks everybody for being here. Happy wonderful Wednesday. Hi, Pamela. Gonna sip of my lemon water. Already took a bite of banana. So I can get my voice rolling. I got something different today. Yeah. Well, this is Happy Mail, but I got collage. Art journal kits. Well, they can be collage kits too, but yeah. So I'll have to tell Kat where to look. Let me see, Kat. Let me tell you one of them. There's tons of them. Once you find one, you'll go on a rabbit trail. So let me just show you, Kat, one of them, so you can. Because I know somebody's going to ask. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's do this one. All right. So there's different brands. This is EMMOO Life. Okay. And I think they're called scrapbooking supply kits, but they have an art journal in them. So there's one, Kat, if you want to try to find one. You don't have to find all the ones I'm going to show, just maybe one. Let's see. Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Sylvia. Yeah, I got some of Mary's stickers, Sylvia. I haven't cut them out yet. I just got this yesterday. I just went to my post office box yesterday. Let's see. Keeks ordered a vellum page journal to try. Okay. Vellum can be tricky to work on. If you're just going to collage on it, but if you're going to try to do, paint or other things on, it's a little tricky. But I've seen all your supplies. You can do something with it. Hi, Christina. Let's see. Cindy Daly. Good morning. Let's see. I need to go to my photos so I can show. I took a picture of Terry's IG, so I cannot show it. So I can show it there. Let's see. Let's crop this down. I'll show it in a minute when more people come in. Let's see. Missy, I got your. This shouldn't be in here. I already showed this. I got your Happy Mail, Missy. I'm going to show that. Let's see. Let's move that over there. Whoa. Crap the ledge. Where can I put this? Let's put this over here. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Belinda. Try not to miss anybody coming in. If you're talking to me, put it in caps and make sure you have all messages clicked at the top. Hi, Annette. Hi, Angie. Angie, I can't wait to get your bowl. I saw it shipped. Jacqueline sent out, well, she didn't, I don't know, but anyway, tracking. So your bowl has been sent. I can't wait to get it. Maybe by Monday, I'll be able to show it. Let's see. I'm going to try Tombo's on it. Another Australia did that. Seemed to work. Okay, okay. It's hard to tell till you actually, do something on the paper how much it's going to wrinkle. Let's see. Tori, hi Tori. View, hi View. Thank you for my happy mail view. I'm going to maybe try to incorporate some of that today. We'll see. Let's see. I got my pumpkin, but the top was broken a little, but I think I can glue it. You mean you bought a pumpkin, your pumpkin that you got at Michael's? Is that what you're talking about, Missy? Hi, Marsh. Good to see you. Oh, you're welcome, Tori. You're welcome. I just sometimes when I send international, I hope they get it. I hope they get it. Let's see. I need my scissors here. I'm gonna cut out one of Mary's little stickers here. She sent. She just asked people, "Did you want one?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll take some." She sent me 2 little strips of them. So these are Mary's hand carved stamps, but shrunk down. They're about the same size as the eraser ones, and they're shrunk down. So these are Mary Autier's hand carved cat and hand carved owl. So, and Mary's at the lake until I think till tomorrow. So I think she did a quick one yesterday, a quick stream. Let's see. I'm just gonna. Hi, Kristen. I'm gonna try to catch everybody coming in. I think I'll just leave a little bit of a. Oh, I need some other. These scissors. Let me get it. Let's see. Here's another pair. They feel a little like they need to be clean. That one feels better. Hi, Dot. get my voice. I did take a bite of banana. And I got my lemon water. Did you hear that view? Banana and lemon water. When you start streaming, you start talking, and especially if you're talking for some hours, your voice tends to do a little, you know. So there's the little owl. I'll put these in my personal journal. And same thing for the little cat. Let's see. I said hi to Belinda. What, ouchie, Angie. What did Angie do? I must have missed it. Oh, broke a sewing needle. Went up your nose. How did you get a sewing needle up your nose? Oh my gosh, that sounds like some kind of a. I don't know. It's weird, Angie. I don't even know how you do that. Broke a sewing needle in your nose. Hope you're okay. Hi, Janet. How you doing? I think Tina has a doctor, or her mom she has a doctor appointment today. I think she said, right, Janet? So I don't know that she'll be here today. So I got some cool looking, they're calling them scrapbook kits on Amazon, but I think I'm using them as art journal kits. You'll see. It's all the same kind of supplies. We use all the same supplies in what do you call it? Scrapbooking, collage, mixed media, art journaling, Let's see. Did I see Deb E came in? Good morning, Debbie. Oh, it went flying. Oh, okay. Dang, Angie. Are you okay? Let's see here. I'm trying to catch everybody. So these are just the same, just more of them. So I'll cut some more out after a while. But yeah, these are Mary's hand carved stamps that are about the size of the eraser. And so she was sending some out to people that just liked them and wanted some. And of course I did. So I'm going to put those right here on my computer until I get to my journal. It'll probably go in. This is my current, like, everything journal. I know I always say, that's my current journal. This is my current everything journal. So they'll probably go in here. And we're going to make more journals today. Tino and Abby. Okay, thanks, Janet. Yeah, I thought she said so the other day. I was talking about the pumpkin I won from you. Oh, you mean one of these? One of these, Missy? I got 4 left. I'm going to give them away today. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I can't do anything with the mail. Janet barely got her. I'm surprised. Janet was surprised too at the condition of the envelope with her little rulers, the little Tim Holtz wood rulers I sent her. I think they just came on a wing and a prayer, because I think all she got was just she got the rulers, mashed up, completely destroyed envelope, and the little crunched up happy note, smiley face. I think she got it like this. Let me see. I always try to send a little happy face, a little smiley face in my thank yous. So I always try to send like this. I think Janet's came like this. Janet's came like that with the with the rulers. So it doesn't surprise me, Missy. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Arlene. Hi, Arlene. Let me take another bite of my banana, and then we'll show Happy Mail, and then we'll show kits. Art journaling kits. Oh my gosh. And I think they ran about $14-15 each. And but there's a lot in them. And so you'll see, you can decide whether you think it's worth it or not. Let's see. Dark mornings are getting harder to wake up. Oh, Janet. I get up when it's still dark, so Hubs gets up about 4. I'll get up between 4 and 5, depending how fast he has my coffee made. He makes my coffee every morning, so once I have that coffee, I'm okay. Let's see. Ann makes anything Ann makes on the Canadian Post strike yet? I got a pile of stuff for you, Ann. Let me try a sip of. I got coffee and my lemon water here. Oh, that's good. That was good. Heart House. Let's see. All right, so let me go ahead and show my Happy Mail. I showed you the little stickers that I got from Marriott TA. And let's see. I think I should zoom in one more. Brighten it up just a little. Maybe not. So View sent me, I'll show this in a second. View sent me, she was showing some of these, I don't know, are they collage soup, View? And I said, I like those. So she had them, I think she bought them digitally. So she sent me some. We might try to use some today. So yeah. So this. Of course, I'm going to use I like the little girls here. Mail came yesterday. It's rotating in Canada. Okay. I think I'll wait till they're non-rotating. And again, the backs are really pretty, but I like the girls. So that's, View sent me some. And this one. So look how cute she is. Oh my gosh, look at that hair. She's adorbs. So we might use some of these today in the projects. Sorry, guys. I need another sip of water. All right, there we go. She won't be selling on Friday. Okay, thanks, Angie. It's good to know. I got my stuff coming. I got the notification. So, all right, and then Missy sent me this. Hubster liked it. He goes, "Those are some good images." So if he was here, he could color in them. But anyway, so I'll put my little notification in here. I try if there's a notification. If y'all send me something from Amazon, there's a notification like this. I'll stick it in the book. So thank you, Missy. So did I miss a Belinda? So she sent the Monsters of Myth and Legend. This is the the monsters of myth and legend. But I like the way they laid this out. It's very cool how they laid it out. So see, they have kind of like a background page here and then the creatures, and it's really cool. I like it. It's different. It's different, Missy. I like it. There's Frankenstein, and see, they have a background page. Of course, you could cut these out too. Color them and cut them out and use them in a Halloween journal. I don't see Kathy Berg here. But Kathy Berg has a big Halloween journal. She's got a couple of them, actually. I called it her Halloween commonplace book. So if y'all missed Kathy Berg yesterday, y'all go back and watch. She has all her Halloween books. Hi, Riri. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet, Riri. Wait till I get to the art journaling kits. Oh, so anyway, but you could cut things out of it, or just color them, But I like how they're big and bold. They're big and bold, and that's just a little different than a lot of coloring books are very subtle and grayscaled down. Hi, Keeks. I know, right? I'll give y'all ISB in a minute. Mummy. Bride of Frankenstein. I reposted my Bride of Frankenstein Barbie on Facebook the other day. It popped back up, so I reposted it. Let's see here. There's my picture. I got to show Terry's thing here. Let's see. Pin memories. Let me get down here to videos. I think it's under videos. It might be under live photos. I was going to try to show. Here she is. Okay. So and it's in my shorts from I think it was a couple years ago I did this, where I did my Barbie Bride of Frankenstein. Come on. There it goes. Oh my goodness. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's cancel that. Let's go back over to photos. And so I can show Terry's here in a minute. Where is it? I saved it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, show that in a minute. Oh, thanks, Kat. Kat found the link to it right there. Yeah, I did a Bride of Frankenstein Barbie. I was going to and I still might post this one, repost this one. My Barbie Halloween, getting ready, Halloween crafting with Barbie. This one is I did this one a couple years ago too. So I might repost that one. We'll see. All right, that's Bigfoot. I'll have to color this one hanging on the refrigerator for Hubster. Let's see if I can get this right here. See if I can do this. I can't, my fingers aren't. I was going to have them walk across. Oh my goodness. Hi, Desert Nana. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Hope the grands are good. Let's see. Anybody else I missed? It's kind of cool, isn't it? Like you could cut this out and use it in a if you did any kind of a Halloween journal or like Kathy Bird does, or just want to use them in some kind of a project. So thank you, Missy. Missy sent this to me. Yeah, same for Samantha and Cameron. They're 23 and 27. I think I got that right. Samantha's 23. Cameron just turned 27. I think that's right. I have it written down because I never remember. They're 3 years apart, but Cameron just turned. He just turned 27, and Samantha will be in a couple months turning 24. So they're 24 and 27 almost. I know, right? Cameron's doing a road trip after his contracts. His contract's done at Yellowstone this week, and I think a lot of them are going to do a road trip. So after the road trip, he'll probably be here about maybe the second week in November. And he said, "Oh, I want to stream. I want to stream an art with you." So hopefully he'll come stream an art sometime in November with us, guys. So, isn't this cool? Lots of there's the creature. If y'all have never read the book, I have the book Melissa. Anyway, I don't have the book in front of me, but she wrote a book about the woman that invented or made the creature. It was a woman that did it. She never got credit for it, but there's a book about the woman that did the creature. Millicent? I don't know. Anyway, look up the woman that made the creature and the creature from the Black Lagoon, and you'll find the book. It's a couple 5, 6 years old now, so I don't have it right handy. But it's a good book on the history of her and the Disney and not Disney, Warner Brothers, whatever company made them. I forgot. Universal. Anyway, so yeah. So thank you, Missy, and the ISBN, although Kat did already put a link in, 978-07858-46581. So thank you, Missy. We'll have to color this maybe next week, because next week I also want to color in my I have to do at least one page in October with the cute and creepy. Let me stop for a second, pull that, because I want to color in that next week. Where'd I put? Here it is. And I've been coloring in this for some years. And I'll do a quick flip of it while I'm reading chat. Hi, Laverne. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I couldn't say her name. Millicent Patrick did the creature. Thanks, Laverne. And there's a book about her. I follow the girl on Instagram that wrote the book, but I can't think of her name right off the top of my head either. But just if you look up Millicent Patrick or look up the woman, another sip of something here, that created the creature from the Black Lagoon, her book will come up. I think it's the only book about her out there. So yeah. So yes, View, Camilla Del Recco, as View says it. So I'll do a quick flip of what I've done in the book, and then because I've been coloring it, this one's got to be going into my 4th year. What year did the book come out? Let's see. Book came out in 2020, so maybe 5 years. Maybe this is my 5th year of working in cute and creepy. I have another copy of it, View. I do have a second copy of it. I haven't colored in it yet. I really want to finish this one, you know? I really want to finish it. So I'll just do a quick flip. And I've got stencils and paint, and some of them have got pan pastels. A lot of them are not finished. So I've done like little demos for you guys. So if I've just done a demo on like how to do a wash, a background wash, or something like that, and then how to go in and add the details. Because, you know, I can't finish that in a 3-hour stream. There's lovely Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Lovely Crafting Lodge. I got my invoice notification that my package has been sent. I'm excited to get my Angie bowl, Jacqueline. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. There's the cute and creepy link. Riri, you're so funny. So this is paint, and yeah, and then I've got white pencil around to give it a little bit of a glow. You can see that. You can do a lot of things if you paint your backgrounds with a wash of acrylic paint. So I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. And some of these are in her other, you know, pop manga books and stuff. She does, you know, and I think a lot of the color book people that do multiple color books, they'll take, you know, 1 or 2 images. Kirby does it, you know, and put it when they have a new book out. They have some new, some old. Hi, Starla. Let's see. You're working on Christmas ones? Okay, Angie. So this one I did the white lace with the Posca. You can do a lot with the Posca too. So the backgrounds do take a minute, even if you do a wash on them, and then you still have to fill in a lot of stuff. So it can take a minute. Here's another one with Posca lace. And then my little, what do you call it? It's a little too, let me turn down the brightness just a tad. There we go. I think I gave him, like, he must have bit into a tick or something. Oh my goodness. I should do this one. I'm not going to do it today, but next week, maybe we'll do this one. Is that a badger? I'm not sure if that's a badger. Or what do you call it? The cute ones, the ones that roll up in a ball. Hedgehog. Thank you, Kat. A hedgehog. Yeah, thanks. We might do that. Let me write that down for next week. Oh my gosh. When you're streaming, guys, I'm telling you, you got 5,000 things on your brain. Okay, then here's my Yetis. I love my Yetis, and it's a black painted background with acrylic paint. And because of that, you can go around and get this kind of details and stuff with pencil, with white pencil, or you can even add underarm hairs with the Posca. Oh my goodness. So I still have a lot to color in this, even after having it for like 5 years. There's still lots to color, right? Lots to color still. But I've done a lot in them. There's the Bride of Frankenstein, and I love her because I like, well, not I like her hair, but I like the highlights on the goggles and the glasses. There we go. Get the glare off there. And then all the little, you know, glowy stuff around the ghost. Oh, hi, John. Thank you so much. If y'all didn't get to see last night, John did the final, show stream before the new season of Oak Island starts on November 4th. And he had some great drone footage. That was awesome, John. And then, so after, it'll be the day after, John and Judy will be doing the recap and all the information about the new season, and that'll probably be on the 5th or the 6th. So go follow John if y'all like Oak Island. I'm telling y'all, John will keep you, and he'll keep you straight. He'll say, look, they need to hurry up and find something. He'll tell you. Thank you, John, for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So thanks, guys. All right, so let's keep flipping here. There's a little mini baby creature from the Black Lagoon. And so, hi, sister. How you doing? Little zombie dogs. But it's cute and creepy, right? It's cute and creepy. So, yeah. And then this one, I overdid the light coming out of the pumpkin because it kind of made the cat disappear back there. But yeah. And this is a monotone. I mean, it's just blue and white. That's all I used on that one. So, hi, Annette. My little zombie kids. So I still have quite a few left to do. And let's see. This one, everybody's done this one. I have not done this one. I should probably color this one. Is that the one on the cover? No. I think this is on the cover of one of them. And then, of course, the little Red Riding Hood witch. Here's a little hedgehog. I love this one. This is one of my favorites as well. Because with the Posca, see, you can do with what you can do with the. It's a cute and creepy coloring book, John. Zombie kids. And I like the lace and everything that I did with the Posca. But look how cute. Look how cute he is. And so, yeah, and then this is, I just did some test stuff here, but yeah. So this is, you can see it's all, you know, I've been using it for like 4 or 5 years. No, John, I am not. No, absolutely not, John. I just have fun with it. And then one of the girls, you missed it, John. One of the girls sent me this. All right, so we'll color next week. I have this laid out. I want to do this collage. I have a plan for this disc. If y'all have not seen any of my discs, I'll show those next time. I'll pull the discs next time I work on another disc collage so you can see all the different ones. But this is the one I want to work on next, the next disc. And of course, John, you know, we have a thing here, John, about chicken and chicken conspiracies, because you know why the chicken crossed the road? It's made it into a conspiracy. So we don't know about Oak Island, but my chicken has his tinfoil hat on. So maybe this chicken can figure out Oak Island next season. All right, so I'm going to probably use some of these girls today in one of the projects. All right, so let's get it's a chicken with a tinfoil hat. Yes, it's chicken conspiracy. You need to hang out with us more, John. You'll get some laughs around here. Okay, so I did pull some inks, some, ink, brushes and inks and stuff like that to use, but I have 4 kits to show you guys. Let's see what. Oh, wait! Before we get started, let me show Terry's project here. Her prompts. So y'all go follow Terry Brett 3 on Instagram, and the prompts were. Oh, I don't have them here in front of me. I don't have the prompts here. I think it was George O'Keeffe, tomatoes, beach. They're not on here. Y'all have to go over there to Terry Brett's to see them all, because I cut it off. This is a picture. I took a picture so I can do this, because on Instagram it snaps back. Hi, Starla. Okay, Marsh, I need to get some of those hats for my chickens. Janet keeps telling me to get the little chicken arms. To get the little chicken arms. Do you have arms for your little chicken? Because Marsh has real chickens. Marsh has Marsh has real chickens. Do you have any of the little arms or the little rose colored glasses, Marsh? Y'all need to follow Marsh too. He's an amazing artist, guys. And so yeah. So do you have any arms for your chickens? I looked it up. You can buy them on Amazon. Arms for your chickens. Just wings, John. Yes, chicken arms. All right, y'all don't believe me. Hang on, I gotta show y'all. Y'all don't believe me? Janet knows. Janet knows. Oh wait, if I go to look for the chicken arms, I'm gonna lose. Well, I'll go back. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Chicken arms. They really are a thing, guys. They really are a thing that you can get these little arms and they're on like little wires and you put them on your chickens. Look, package of 3 fighting chicken arms. Let's see. Nope, I'm pretty limited on my chicken accessories. You can't get some chicken arms. There's some where they're giving the finger. There's all kinds of chicken arms, Marsh. Yeah, your chickens might need some accessories. All right, hang on. Let me go back now. Oh wait, no, I did not mean to add that to my cart. Oh my goodness, my eyes are watering now. Okay, let me go back to my photos and back to Terry. Okay. Riri. All right, so Terry did the prompts from Monday. And so I think, let's see, I forget what they were. I know one was George O'Keeffe, tomatoes, beach. I don't know if you want to say in there. I can go try to find it on IG as well. But here, and so George O'Keeffe does these giant flowers. So I think that's her ode to George O'Keeffe right there. And of course, the tomatoes. And then she does these great little elos. You can be so ornery. So our other prompts from the lollygagging book was the letter O. So she incorporated some of those as well. You can be so ornery at times. Look at the expressions in this one. Rubbish. I'm just saying, I think the displays of flowers and food is quite outlandish. And this little character is going, ooh, oodles of tomatoes, yummy. Oh, sandals. Sandals was one. So look, she's got the little sandals. It's so good, Terry. So y'all go follow Terry Brett 3 over on IG and see all that. She does them every week. And I always tell her, don't feel like you have to do them, Terry, but we're glad she does because they're so fun. So, all right, let me go back to Amazon now and show y'all some of these kits that I'm getting ready to show you. All right, let me go to my orders, my purchases, and get all the chicken arms here. And all right, so here's the first one. All right, so if you look under, they're under like scrapbooking kits, and they're under all different kinds of names. But if you look under that, you'll see boxes of kits of stuff, and they run about $14. Look here. Here's a blue one. There's roses, poetry, mushrooms, another blue one, a global travel, dreamland. There's a whole bunch of different ones. And I bought 4. I got 1 from one company and 3 from another company. Hi, me. And then we're going to work on them. But here's the thing of why I call them the art journaling kits, because they come with books. They come with little books. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thanks, Kat. There are lots to choose from. All right, so the first one I'm going to show you came in this box. This one I bought just by itself. And well, I bought them all by themselves. but this one is different than the other three. The other three is by one company. This one's by a different company. This one came in a pretty box. The other ones just came in a box with a plastic lid. So let's see here. All right, so it came in this pretty box. Now, I did not adult. I did open them. I did take everything out, the little stickers, everything out of their little plastic mini bags so that y'all didn't have. Okay, you too, John. Thanks for stopping in. And hope your mom's doing well today. Y'all keep John in your prayers and his mom. So thanks for stopping in, John. It's always nice to see you. And follow John on YouTube. So let's see. Thanks, John. Let's see. All right. So it came in this little box like this, and it came with this journal. This one was called the Rose something. Does it say on here? The name of Rose. I don't know why I didn't say the name of the rose, but the name of Rose. And it comes with this little journal. And this is why I said I'm calling them art journal kits, because I have little art journals with them. This is what I'm going to use them for. Okay, y'all know we've done, let me just pull one here. Let's see, this one, oh, that's my Alice one. Let's see, where's my Art Nouveau one? I'll pull my Art Nouveau one. And I do them by themes. And this one's, just one of those, like not travelers, but Midori type books. And this one is my Art Nouveau themed one. And I'm going to do the same type of thing with these. It's just that these books are smaller, as you can see. Okay, I'll measure it for you in a minute. So let me just kind of do a quick little flip of my Art Nouveau. We did tons of these back, a couple of years ago. I don't know how many different ones. And so we're going to kind of do the same type of thing, but with just different themes. So stencil backgrounds. If you start with a stencil background, you can't, if you start with a stencil background and a piece of paper, you got something going on. It's not that hard to do. Okay. It's not that hard to do. And I skip around, and then I add a little bit of three-dimensional, but if you add dimensional stuff, you have to remember that if you're going to actually journal on something that's before or after that, this is going to be a lump or a bump when you try to journal. So you'll have to make sure to put one of those journaling, they're not called journaling cards, but to like a thick cardstock or a chipboard if you're going to actually journal on the page. Hi, Jackie. Who else am I missing? So let's skip to there. So I've done just tons of different books with different themes. And I just, usually start with a stencil background, a couple pieces of paper, and then just start adding some, different little ephemera and stuff. You paying attention, View? I tease View. I visit View's channel every now and then. And she's funny. Okay. So I didn't do a lot of journaling this, but you could add quotes, notes. You can make it a commonplace book just to keep your ideas in. Like I do my Society of Idea Collecting 3-ring binders, and different notebooks too that eventually end up in a 3-ring binder. This one has a little flap there, a little quote right here. Stickers and ribbons and stencils. So I'm just going to show you this one just so y'all get an idea of what we're talking about. Add stuff, we all have plenty of that. I know, right? For sure. Okay, let's see. Do I need to brighten this back up? When I go from a light to a dark, you have to change the lighting. I don't put it on auto light because then it goes. So I'll just adjust the lighting as we go. Let's see. Here's more of a finished one with the quote written out. I write this with the brush pens and put in caps, guys. You're talking to me. Let's see. Arlene goes, I was cooking and listening. The chicken arm shenanigans made so. Right, Arlene? All right, let's see. Let's do a little. There we go. Here's another one here. And you can put little pockets and, little envelopes or whatever. And then at the back here, well, here's another one here. At the back, I have an envelope here with more stuff to use in this book. I never feel like I have to finish a book before I can move on to something else, because I can always go back and just keep working it. Keep working it. Oh my goodness. All right. So in this kit, and I do want to use some of these pages from View in at least one of these projects. I'm not sure which one yet. So maybe all of them. So here's the little book, the little rose book, and look how they are so cute. And it says on there, Roses, Medieval Beauty. No, retro. I can't see it. Wait. Hang on, guys. That's very tiny. There we go. Does that say retro medieval beauty is on the spine there. Isn't that pretty though? We're going to play with these. All right, so here's the in pages. Here's the in pages. And this one has like tea stained pages, and they have line notes. And then in the back, it just has this kind of paper, like faux parchment paper. So it's half notes, half faux parchment. But the other books don't have this tea-dyed looking color paper. So what did Janet say? I see Dot laughing. Let us see. I just shoved her in the corner. Okay, so I guess Janet's taking care of something. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. Isn't it pretty though? And again, you can write it, journal in the front, or I would just do stuff over the top and keep some lines to write on. And in the back, there's just plain paper with just tea dye, no lines. So, all right, let's see what came in this kit. I got 4 of them to show y'all. All right, it comes with a little bit of washi tape. Now, the washi tape is not like, oh, there's a cat hair on there. I know it didn't come with that. Oliver was laying up here earlier. And so there's not a lot on these washis, but there's enough to use. A lot of times we buy these big, thick washi tapes, and we're never going to use that whole big, thick roll, right? So when you just get a few, it's going to be, you're more apt to use it. Let's see, what did Kat say? Maybe I should stay out of the conversation. Okay, let's take there's a little holder there. Okay, this is a peel and stick. Rather than sticky on the side, it's a peel and stick. So it's like a sticker. Hello. So there's that. I don't want to tape them back up. Just want to show them. So let's just peel off there's a little piece of tape that's holding it closed, I always forget that I have washi. I know, right, Angie? I have a ton of it. I'm not going to pull it out and show y'all my washi tape right now. But this is like the peel and stick. Okay, and it's all like a kit. It all kind of matches. All right, let's turn the brightness back down again. Let's see. Try to keep that color accurate. That might have been too much. There we go. All right. So, one more. And I did pull some ink pads and some, brushes and stencils. So, I didn't buy any new stencils. I have plenty of stencils. Stencils. So some little writing on it. And you don't have to use it all in a journal either. You can do it make postcards, greeting cards, an 8.5 by 11, just use the stuff in other ways like we do. But it does come with the book, and that's why I call this art journaling kits. All right, so let's, oh, I'm going to need a piece of paper to throw out here so I can put some stuff on. I don't want to need that big of a sheet. What do I got under here? Here we go, something like this. Scoot my chair up here. So this one has a bunch of stickers. The perfect day. I can't show y'all every little item, but I'm going to show you a lot. If you look on Amazon, they do have a nice big picture. Nice big pictures of all the stuff that's in it, like one big picture. There's a little typewriters, journal inspired memories. There's a few of each one, maybe 2 or 3 of each one, and a bunch of roses here. So there's those, and they wrap them up in the little plastic bags, which I took them all out of the plastic bags. All right, so then there's a couple more of these. There's some more there, and then this is a little, like, I don't want to say chipboard, but it's a little cardstock weight. These are cardstock weight tags, different little tags. And then just some other little chipboard. Here's some little mini tags here, round tags. All right, who's texting? Let's see. Oh, it's Samantha. Hang on. I got to answer her because I only get to talk. She only texts every now and then. I'll be busy soon. Maybe next weekend. She's going to try to come down next weekend. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. That would be great. She goes to school full time, works full time. Well, works when she's not working, going to school full time, she's working. So at the library, museum, fashion, vintage fashion. I don't know, what do you call it? When the historical fashions, fabrics and stuff. Okay, let's see. We got these little tags. Okay. Then we have different little, this is some little frames that punch out. A few of those. Looks like 6 or so of these. Got those. See, this would be good to use one of these little views little girls in. I might do that. Okay, so there's those. Here's just another tag here. Then there's these are like little faux postcards that have been deckled edged, and they look like a faux postcard. The price is great for these. Yeah, I know, for all this it's about $15. I got 4 different kits, and they were all about $14, $15. And the book, if you just go to buy this book, would probably cost you $10. Do you know what I mean? So there's these little postcards, like I said, that have the faux backing, and they're cardstock weight. Then let's see, there's some notepads, which I can always use notepads. But there's this notepad that's all a whole bunch of paper of this little notepad. This little notepad. So if you want to write your quotes or notes or anything on these, and just tape them in with your washi tape, and then you can write on this rather than on the lines or anything in the book. A couple of envelopes, pink and a black. Of course, you can always open this up and cut you some more envelopes, like use this as a template. And there's a bunch of papers. Let me show you a couple different sizes. There's this large size here. And let me tell you, let me get a ruler. Hang on. Okay, so these papers are 5 3/4 by 8, almost 8.5. These right here. And there's like 5 or 6 of those, 4 or 5 of those. And then there's these little smaller ones, and there are a couple different sizes. These are smaller, and they are muted. I mean, it looks like it's flashed out, but really it's not flashed out. This is really the color that they are. This set's muted, like muted rose, Let's turn this around. So there's a whole bunch of different ones of that. Oh, I love this one. I'm going to have to use that one. And then there's this one's a little taller, and there's a whole bunch of those. Looks like there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're all the two different kinds, and two in the same size here. There's those. Okay, let me see. Samantha's texting back again. Oh, Samantha's saying that she's loving her reading when she gets time. Hang on. We will go to bookstore when you visit. I sent her little memes. She doesn't check. Neither one of them are on a lot of social media, Cameron or Samantha. So when they check, I'll show you what I sent her. So she read all the Sarah Moss books, and she started. And if any of y'all have ever read Sarah Moss and all the all the fantasy books, anyway, you start with one. All right, so here we go. And the title of this meme is, "Sure, I'll read this one book about fairies." Let me see if it'll come up. Those are all Sarah Moss books. You like that too? Sure. Whoops. The music came on. Sure, I'll read that book about fairies. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, I like that. I might keep that out. And so anyway, and I like these little postcards. I like that. Maybe a couple, maybe one this way and one this way. I like that. I might use that with my view stuff. Plus one of these. Let's see, which one of these do I like the most? That one probably. And then of course I'll use some of this other stuff. But I'm just gonna throw it back in here to show until I get to it. I will probably put these in little sleeves, in the little pouches, rather than boxes. I can't keep all these boxes. So there's that one. All right, I gotta take a quick break, guys. Hang on. All this lemon water to keep my throat going. Hang on. BRB. Hang on. And also, I don't want to forget to tell y'all to make sure to check out my Instagram for my Inktober of the day. I'm working on that poster. You don't get to see the whole poster till the end of the month. And so today I did a little seahorse. Here's what I did today. Little seahorse. And I put the pins next to it so you can get a scale reference to the size right there. So, and I have music playing, but I'm not going to play it here. Okay. And I do have the last of the 4 pumpkins, little thin wood pumpkins for the giveaway today. Got those at the ready. Let's see. All right, put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. All right. So that is the rose one. And like I said, I'm going to keep some of this. And I'm going to be honest. Am I going to keep all this stuff separate? And probably not. But I do have, and I won't put the books in it. Well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Probably won't put the washi tape in it. I'll put them in these little sleeves, all the little stickers and rose themed stuff. I'll keep that together, you know. All right, so let me do that. Oh no, because I want to probably use this one. Let's put that one right there because I think I'm going to use that one for some of my girls from View. All right. Let's see here. And I probably will, and I'll probably work in that book because I do want to work in the books today. And then after that, I'll probably make postcards. Let's see, have a kit for a theme journal. Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's like the one I just showed about my my Art Nouveau one, Marsh. I've got, you know, all different ones. You've probably seen them before. Okay, next, Egypt. Okay. This one comes with a little book. And now these books aren't there. This one is a grid journal, but they're not. This is a different company than this one over here. And I got 3 of these kits, and they just have a plastic over the top. They don't come in a box like this. You know, they don't come in a box like this. And this has a nice hardback book. And these are, you know, soft cover books with like a cover. So, another chipboard. Okay, like it just says The Notebook, Egypt, something. I can't read it without a magnifying glass. But this one is Egyptian themed. You like the grid journal? Yeah, and they're nice little thick little books. Okay, so this one is looks like just under 4.5 by 5 3/4, just under 6. So it's Egypt with the sleeve, the cover on them like that. All right. And it's, like I said, this one's a grid journal, but they're nice and thick, you know. All right. So what comes in this one? All right. Got 2 washi tapes. Again, I think there's only 2 in these kits. Yeah. Not a lot on there, but let me show you what they look like. This one is actual washi, sticky kind, the kind that's sticky on the back as opposed to the peel and stick. It's got a little border there. Okay, and this one has the little the Egyptian cats, I think. Yeah, little cats. Thank you, Kat. You don't have to go try to hunt these all up, Kat, because they're not that hard to find. Anybody can go look them up. Yeah, and they do have the plastic, like a tucked in plastic lid on them when you get them. All right, so let's see what we got on this one. I've already kind of glanced through them. All right, so this one has, is this a punch out? Yeah, this is a punch out frame. That's a punched out frame. It looks like one of the places. I can't think today. There's another one that looks like it's got you can punch it out. Look, so you can have the frames. Here's a couple pieces of framed acetate. Like this one looks like a photo frame kind of thing, but they're pieces of acetate. This has a little border on it. Oh, let's see. There you go. You can see it there. It goes this way. There we go. There's a lot in these little kits. I thought they were pretty good for $14-15 when you see everything that's in them. Then there's some what do you call it? Paper clips. 3 little paper clips on a little. I found one of these on the floor in the other room where I was looking at them all yesterday. I said, oh, I dropped one from one of the other kits. Let's see. Where is that? Let's see. Hi, Halia. Oh, Kat put a link in there earlier. Uh, yeah, they're all on Amazon. Yeah. So there's that one. Then here's a whole bunch of stickers. And I'll try to show y'all as many as I can. They come in little bags, little baggies. And so I've got them. I've mixed up the little bags full since then. But all right, let's see if I can show y'all some of the stuff. These are clear stickers here, or they may not be stickers. Some of these just may be acetate figures. Some little tags. Let's see if I can get right here. Then these are stickers. There's a little faux postage, Egyptian faux postage. Another tag there. And then there's another tag. It's just not punched out there. More little stickers. It's faux postage. Again, they were all wrapped in little bundles. And I took them out of the little bundles. Faux postage. Some more tags. These would also be good if you have to do any themed artist trading card swaps or anything. There's a pyramid. There's a little, all the little statues and pyramids. These are little acetates. Okay, let me kind of shove those off here so I can get another batch. There's another piece of acetate. There's a clear. See, it's clear there. Another tag here. So if you had to do any kind of either Egyptian, well, it can be any theme. There's lots of themes of these guys, but any kind of artist trading card or a zine swap, these could be good to use in there. Or, your art journal, like, we got the art journal here. I just thought they were very versatile to have so many little things in a kit, Uh-oh. More little acetate. So there's tons of stuff. All right, let's see here. What else do we got? Then there's these, I think they're perforated. I don't think they're stickers. Let's see. Are they stickers? I don't think these are stickers. I think they're just little perforated pieces of something. But there's 3 on there. And you can use it as a bookmark or just tear them off. And it's like little faux oversized postage or something. Let's see. And there's a whole bunch of those. So let me just kind of flip through those. And these are all, like I said, they're perforated. There's 3 on each one of these. Or you could just use it as a bookmark like this. Well, I don't know that they're stamps. They're supposed to be faux stamps. I don't know that I wouldn't be licking them. That's for sure. I don't know if they're sticky. If you get them wet, take a baby wipe to the back of them to wet them. If you see if they stick that way. I don't even lick my own postage stamps. Well, most of them now are just peel and stick. But before that, I never licked a stamp. Did y'all ever see that Seinfeld with George's girlfriend? Y'all never saw the Seinfeld with George and his girlfriend who licked the wedding invitation stamps? Just saying. Okay, so then we have a few pieces of vellum. You like that, Annette? Here's some vellum pieces. They're upside down, but different vellum. It looks like there's like 5 of them here. So there's some vellum. Here's another little postage. I just threw it all back in here after I looked at them. All right, so let's see here. Some papers. Just little papers. A couple of envelopes or, tag envelope kind of things, like this kind of little envelopes. So I'll just kind of flip through these papers real quick. They're all going different ways. These are stickers. Yeah, these are stickers here. Stickers, 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 stickers. All these are stickers. Little sticker sheets. So you get a lot. Don't you think this is a lot for 15 bucks? All right, then I got these little note cards. They all look the same. There's quite a few of them. Little Egyptian note cards. Here's a little stack with a little belly band, note paper. And there's all different little papers in here. Looks like 2 or 3 of that, 4 of those. There's quite a few, maybe 10 of those. I'm just going to take them out. A whole bunch of those little note papers. Then there's these little note papers. Lots of little papers. Yeah. Let's see. You can't pay that every month. No, it's not it's not a subscription. This is not a subscription, Joyce. Yeah. That's what I was saying too, Laverne. They'd be great for ATCs. And maybe you're not talking about this, Joyce. But no, this is not a subscription. These are, you just buy them individual. Okay, so here's some more papers. And they're different sizes. Of course, I love this for collage. Y'all know I'll use this stuff for collage. Just different sizes. These are a little bit bigger. Hieroglyphs. Luxor. Okay, so there's all that. So that's the Egyptian. Let's see if I can get this back in here in some form or fashion. That's the Egyptian one. With a couple of washies and some vellum sheets. Okay. So that is that one. All right, where can I put this under here? So I'm gonna use this rose one, I think. Let's see. All right, then the next one I got. What is this one? Vintage, not vintage tea. What is it? What is this one called? Life. Warm mail notebook. Take time to make your soul happy. It's got different vintage food. And you can take these off if you just want to keep the little books showing, But, yeah. It's just a little wrap. It's got vintage food. It's just vintagey things. Then there's a couple little washies. This looks like just a brown one. And these are the kind that are sticky on the back. Let's see here. If I can find the edge. There it is. Okay. It's got some little bit of music notes. Just some little pieces of like children's books or something. Yes, I bought all of them, Riri. I don't do, can I send you something to promote? And I don't do that. If someone says, can I send you something to promote? Because Portos is always saying, I'll send you the digital or whatever. No, I'll go buy it. I want to buy it and use it when I want to use it, so I can say what I want to say about it. I don't feel obligated to show anything. I can show it when I want. Like I got this. I could just show this and move on. I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to. I don't have to be obligated to anybody. But I do buy a lot of stuff too, and I do promote a lot of people. Collage Soup, Portos, Kate Curry. And because I love their stuff. So I buy it and I promote it because I love it. This is all new to me, these little kits. I just happened to come across them on Amazon when I was looking for chicken arms. No, I don't know what I was looking for. It wasn't chicken arms. That came because Janet told me I need to get some chicken arms. And people do send me things like Missy. She sent me that color book as a gift. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind some, people sending me gifts and thank yous. But it's not because Missy's the promoter of that book and wants me to show it off. You know what I mean? She sent it because she thought I would really like it, and I do. And we're going to color in it next week. All right, let's see. And I do appreciate super chats. I do send out stickers or a print or something. Anytime anybody super chats me, I do send you out thank yous. So I do appreciate you guys a lot. And we're going to send out some more pumpkins today. All right, let's see. Here's some little stickers. All right, let's see if I can divvy this stuff up. Oh, and this book has grid as well, Janet. This one has a grid in it as well. All right, then we have some little tags. Oh, these are envelopes. These are little tag envelopes. Rosebud. And this is all kind of vintagey stuff. Here's some pieces of paper, some food and Jell-O and vintage and just kind of little collage-y pieces of vintage. And I did notice they are showing good pictures. Well, you have to zoom in, but they are showing pictures of a lot of these kits on Amazon, which, that's always nice. Warm mail kits, a few to choose from. Thank you. Thank you, Kat's putting some links. All right, then here's some more of those three, tear aparts. Tear aparts. Here's one that looks like a paint chip. And this just kind of reminds me of like a coffee diner, a little town you drive through that had a coffee diner, not a Waffle House, but those old, like, what was her name? Her name was not to associate our Flo with that Flo, but her name was Flo in the diner, that kind of diner. That's what these kind of remind me of. Is you stop at a little diner, you get your piece of pumpkin pie. Let's see. I saw that enabling comment view. It wasn't in caps, but I saw it. Here's a bunch of little kind of vellum stickers. And I don't know how many of these are stickers and how many of them are not, because I'd have to sit here and try to peel them all. I'm not going to do it right now. But these are like vellum-y stickers or just stick-ons, Like, look, see? Little coffee diner thing. All right. And here's some little chipboard tags and little vintage chipboard pieces. There's lots in these. I think for $15, you're getting your money's worth on these because you get a book too. You're getting a book along with it. So you're getting a lot. If you ever scrapbooked back in the day, this is a good deal. Mel's Diner. Yes, guys. Thank you. Yes, Missy. Mel's Diner. And the woman was Flo. She just passed out Alice. Oh, was it Alice? Was that her name? I thought it was Flo. No, you're right. I think it was Alice. I'm thinking of somebody else from Flo's Diner. I don't remember. No, anyway, it's either Flo or Alice or both from Mel's Diner. And that's what it kind of reminds me of. Look, here's little cakes and just little vintagey cards and food. And there's a little Betty Crocker something. And, this has a little punch out frame. These right here, all punch outs. So you just get all kinds of stuff. And again, here's another little memo pad with the little belly band on it. Let's take that off. These are little memo pads. So get some, these are little papers. What does that say? Alameda? Alameda Hotel. It's in cursive, you know. I read cursive, but I couldn't read that. Some little time sheets. This would be good to put if you did. All this could also be used if you're a planner girl, you know, in your planners. Decorate your planners with this stuff. That's what Denise would use this for. She'd probably go through this and pick out some stuff for her planner. I like planners. I like happy planners, but I don't do planning. I use my planners for journaling and other things, note taking. So there's some of those. Then there's a couple acetate sheets here. These right here. I don't know if those peel off. Are those peel off? Oh, they must, because look, one just came off in my hand. The little ring, you know, to put around, supposed to be around like a ring notebook to reinforcement, but you could use them for other things. I just popped that right. So that's a sticker. These probably are okay. Words right here. Word fetty. Life was like a box of chocolates. Let's see. Love is the one thing that transcends time and space, and just different happiness. Remember, you know, different little word fetties here. Then here's a couple. Are these rub-ons or stickers? Oh, they're stickers. I like, but look at this. If you take all these stickers off, look at that. That would be a cool sheet to set up on top of something, you know, like to see through. If you had a whole sheet, see, look, wouldn't that be cool? So if you use these stickers, I would take these stickers off and put them on something else, another sticker sheet, you know, like here, wait for it. Here's a piece of plastic. I'll take these off. Now I don't know if I do this and they end up sticking on here, never coming back up. I don't know. Oh, you know what I should use? I should use this other thing. This would be better. Where is one of those? This one has paint on it. I'm trying to find one that doesn't have paint. One of these that I've peeled up, you know, a little pouch thing. The back of that maybe. Oh, let's see. See, like this right here. But I don't want to waste this. What can I stick this in? Let me look around here. This is a little pouch. And I used it for... I used it on some paint, but this needs to go in one of my journals or something. Will it fit in here? The back of here. Yeah, let's put it in the front of this. So there's a little, there we go. Now there's a little pouch. See, I buy these little pouches to do just exactly this, to have a little pouch to put your, you know, little envelope, right? It's stuck down now for good. But I wanted that backing so that I can take off these and put them down. Let's see if this is going to be enough to fit them all on here. Let's see. Because I want to see what this looks like. Just give me a minute. Rabbit trail. To use this as a... Maybe I should leave a couple on there just to have it. Where's my little tool? Where's my pokey tool? From Kenny. I wrote Kenny on there. It has a little sleeve on there. Kenny sent me this pokey tool. I wrote her name on there because I like to remember who sends me stuff. So let's see if I can get there. We go. Thank you, Kenny. It came in handy. Do I want to leave the top maybe or a side? Maybe a side. Let's see. Not sure. I'm thinking out loud here. Dee, you don't know how much I appreciate you talking about my book. Oh, you're welcome. Well, as soon as I get them, I'm going to show it off. You only can buy, as far as I know, right at least right now, you only can get Angie's Bowls through Jacqueline. Lovely's Art Lodge. Well, I can't remember Lodge. Hang on. A couple more. I like this little tool, this little pokey tool, Kenny. She's not here right now, but if she's lurking. Hi, Kenny. You've been knowing Kenny she used to send me a lot of color books when all the new color books first came out. She hangs out with the color book people. And she would send me cool new color books as she would find them. Yeah. Thanks, Kat. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Jacqueline. Thank you, Kat. Bye, Arlene. Love you. All right, look, see how that's kind of just left those right there? All right, let me put the little pokey tool little protector back on there. It's just a little piece of plastic. We don't want to poke ourselves. Right, Angie, with needles? All right. Let's see here. So what I'm thinking, and I'll just keep these with this. What I'm thinking is to use this as a see-through on this project I'm going to do over here. All right, so here's some more like faux washi tapes, same kind of thing that I just, you have the see-through when you're done with it. Same thing for this. There's some little squares. Here's some there's another little sticker there. These come off. There's stickers here. All these are little sticker sheets. Then we got the papers. Let me show you the large ones here first. There's some cardstock. A couple pieces of cardstock weight. Are y'all enjoying seeing these kits? That way you can, whether you like what comes in them before you buy them. All right, recipe pumpkin pie, a recipe, still like a random paper, some leaves, some pressed flowers, postage, and like a different collage thing there. There. Okay, then these showed you those. Showed the washi tapes, these little stickers. And then these are some little tobacco company what do you call it? Receipts. Some good times. Let's take a few of these. I'm going to put one of these in each one of y'all's little pumpkins when I do a giveaway. I should pull some more of those out because I got tons of these little like this, so that when I give away your pumpkin, you can put some of these things in there too. All right, let's see. Let me go back over here. Let me go back over to the rose thing. Let's get some of those little sheets of paper out here. Got tons of this stuff. Look. Let's pull 4 of those. So I can put stuff in the little kits. Egyptian. Do I have a little notepad in here of Egyptian stuff? Oh, man, this says Egypt on them. Let's give y'all each one of those. 2, 3, 4. Because I'm going to give away 4, 2 U.S., 2 international. If it's Canada, it will sit here until Canada reopens its post. But I've got them all over here, ready to go. Ann Makes, Joanne, Devin, anybody in Canada, I got your stuff sitting here, waiting for the post to reopen. Let's see, Joyce, Dee, Angie's got. I saw that earlier, Joyce. I don't know how in the world she did that. View, I sent out. You want a stamp set. And I sent that out to you. I sent it to the address you said was your aunt's address. So that's where it went. So, all right. So I showed you all this. Let's see here. I should go through all this. I think I did. I think I went through all this stuff for the vintagey and then the little vintage book. All right. So let's move that up here. And then the last one is this one. It's another little rosy one. And I'm going to use some of the things that View sent and the little girls. And I'm going to do something. Maybe I should do, I want to do it in this book. I want to use this book for it. Okay. So this one, again, is one of the little, see, it's just in a little box. And it had a little plastic over it. I'm not keeping it in this thing. I'm going to put it in those sleeves, right? Let's see. Hi, Penny Pudge. Penny Pudge, I think, don't you do some haul videos? If you are, I always watch your haul videos if you're the one that does them. All right, let's see here. This is Imperial Dreamscape Notebook, and it's got this cover on it. Here's the thing here. It says Imperial Dreamscape. All things that are with more spirited chaste than enjoyed. I don't know. That's a quote from Shakespeare. I don't know. Does not sound familiar at all. But anyway, it's got the pretty little sleeve on here. And this has got the grid journal as well. These all have the grid journals. And they'll tell you that in the what do you call it, in the description. There's tons of these guys, I'm telling you. There's blue, purple, pink. There's probably 20 different ones. I only bought 4. I thought I was doing pretty good just to get 4. Hi, Carol. Hi, Ginger Beach. Hello, how you doing? It's been a while. I mean, I see you at Views every now and then, Ginger Beach. So thanks for stopping back by here. It's been a while. Okay, so there, but isn't that pretty? And then again, that other paper clip is in the other room where I dropped it on the floor and picked it up, and it's sitting on the table. But there's little teardrop size little paper clips. There's 3 of them that come in there. Note paper. Okay, here we go. Let's take this off here. Let's take the little belly band off so I can get some of these note papers for the little packaging over here. Okay, these got little lace on them. Let's get some of these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm setting them over here to the side to put in the giveaways. All right, let's see. Here's some little pink. Let's put some of that. 2, 3, 4. Let's put some of those over there. I'll never use all this. I like it, and I'll use it, but I'll never use it all up. All right, so here's some pretty pink. See, I need a crafty friend that lives close by. Denise now lives 3 hours away, so I don't even get her very often. Samantha's at school in Athens. She's almost 3 hours away, 2.5. And this one is all right. That's a sticky on the back. This is one of those ones that's peel and stick because it's got the little piece of tape holding it shut. There we go. Cut that off. This is a little clear. It may not even be, I don't know if it's a sticky, but anyway, it's a little piece of clear. Looks like lace. So there's that in this kit. Oh, thank you, Cats. Put a link in. All right, so this one's got the 3 little, tear aparts here. These are all the little tear aparts that are faux postage. I like this one. I might pick that out too. This one's got little mushrooms, chairs and clothes, and little girls, and a little more flowers. Okay, then of course a whole bunch of stickers. Let's see if I can pull some of these out. Acetate, and whether they're stickers or not, I don't know, because like I said, I haven't tried to peel and stick, but there's a lot of them. Tons of them here. Let me move those off here for a minute. Lots of little acetate. Whether they're stickers or not, I don't know, but there's a lot of them. Okay, and then there's these that are like, that's a cute one. We'll pull that one just to test it out. Maybe we'll see if that. Okay, then I got all kinds of little. This kit, I'm going to combine it with that other rose kit as far as the supplies go, because it's all kind of the same vibe. The rose, rose type stuff like this. And then here's a couple of envelopes, tag envelopes. There's some vellum. It's like 4 sheets of vellum. Isn't this fun? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Geez, here's another sheet of vellum. So there's 5 sheets of vellum. I like that with the writing on it. I'm just pulling random things over here to go with the page I'm going to do with Views people that she sent me. All right, so this is a little piece of a kind of a textury paper there. Here's a bunch of stickers. So let's go through. I like these, but there's no I mean, oh, I hate to say it, but there's no people of color in here, View. I'm gonna have to use your girls. View sent me these. If y'all missed it at the beginning, she sent me all these. I don't. I'm not sure if they're from Collage Soup or where they're from, or somebody. Somebody does Digi. I think she printed these out. They're Digi collage sheets, and I'm going to use these today. We're using those today, right? Right, View. I'm going to use those. I'm going to use View's girls. All right, so let's see here. Oh, back to the papers here. So this is kind of that watercolor paper feel. You know what I mean? It's kind of like textury. And then these are not. There's just a few of those textury ones in there. That's a texture one. And these are a little larger, little settings. Like a baby shower, some florals, little boudoir. Okay, and then did I show you the stickers? I'm not sure. Yeah, I did show them. Lots of 5 or 6 or 7 pages of stickers. And then some more little, I showed you the little vellum sheets. Let's pull out another vellum sheet. I might want one of those. Texture envelopes. I showed those in the little cardstock girls. So you get a lot. And then all these stickers, vellum stickers. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I think I showed them all. So I want to use this big rose book here. This is from a different kit than these. So this is one kind of the kit. And here's some more of these. I showed that, a paper clip. I got 3 of these kits that have the little grid journals in them. And they look like this. And then the first kit I showed was this one that comes in this box with this kind of book, which is a little bigger, hardback. And it has tea-dyed looking note paper in the front and plain paper in the back. This is the one I want to work in today. This will be my rose book. All right, so I'm still probably going to use some of this stuff. I'm going to set it all right here to use. Well, let me move these 2 kits because I'm not going to probably use Egypt on this. All right, so let me move these 2 out of the way. I do have one other thing that I got, but I'm going to wait till Monday because this is enough to show today. All right, and again, I'm going to put things in the little sleeves. And I won't keep these, especially these boxes are falling apart. This is a nice box for like, to wrap a Christmas gift or something in. But I'm not one to keep boxes. I don't keep packaging. So I'll probably put my stuff in these at the end of the day. All right, let's move this ruler. Get a sip of water. Am I missing anything in chat? Hi, Ellen. Anybody I missed? Let me kind of scroll back and see if there's anything in. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, give me thumbs up. Y'all, maybe if y'all would give me some comments, because we talk here so much. I don't expect y'all to give me comments, but if you're a lurker, maybe give me a comment and maybe I'll do a giveaway from the comments. Not today, but if you comment on this video, let me put like a note. Comment on art. This is called art journal kits. Art journal kits. If you comment here, and even if you're here today, even if you win today, giveaway, comment on art journal kits today, and I'll do something special, another special giveaway. We'll see what it will be. Okay, I'll look at next week. All right, let's see. Oh, thank you, Kat. Yeah. And I use the big ones of these for my, like, Collage Soup, Pour Toast, the books, the actual books. The bigger ones, I keep my books after I start cutting into them in those, because otherwise, when you start cutting into your books and you're just throwing the leftovers back in the book, they're going to all fly out. You need to contain those puppies. All right, let's see here. Scrolling back, seeing if I missed anything in caps or anybody. Okay, View's gonna go to her shed. Oh, she's gonna buy a shed. It's called a she shed. A she shed, View. You gonna get you a she shed? Uh, okay, I like these little girls. I like her. I like her. I like these two. I like their sisters. I like her. Well, I like a lot of them, but I want to try to use. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna do a little fussy cutting. Although on these, I might use some of the backgrounds too, because I like that background, vintagey background. And then some of them I might actually cut out. So I'm going to cut some girls out. Then we're going to do some stenciling. This is the back sheet of the sheet that she sent. We're going to stencil. We're going to work in this book. If you have any questions, put it in caps. We're going. We're going at it, people. All right, I'm going to cut this one down just a little more. There. All right, what ones do I want to use? Okay, let's see. I like her. I like her. You can cut them down. You know, you don't have, whenever you get any kind of collage book, digis, anything like that, don't ever feel like, oh, I got to go right to the edge and use every little smidgen. No, you don't. You can cut them out. You can cut around. You can cut apart. You can do all kinds of things. You can do what you want to do. Okay. She has like a lot of orange and yellow. I want to see something. Let's try something here. Let's get a, let me get a alcohol marker. Let me see something here. This one feels a little dry. Put a little, I'm going to turn this a little more pink. Same thing for this. This little flower is a little pink. I want it to be more the rose color because that's the stuff I'm using is pink, you know, more pink stuff. So let's see. Let's get let's see what this one does here. Put a little more pink in them. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do her little dress pink. So they fit in with the rose theme. Because right now they're a little yellow and orange. Let's do a little outline. There you go. Okay. Do I need to zoom in? Maybe I need to zoom in one while we're working kind of small. All right, let's fix the lighting. Let's readjust the autofocus. There we go. I'm missing the pup. I will be missing the puppy today. Today's your birthday, Starla? Well, happy birthday. For some reason, I thought it was last week. Or maybe last week you just said your birthday was coming up. Okay, happy birthday. This one has more pink in it. This little bird. Just give y'all an idea what you can, and again, you can do this scrapbook, art journal, collage, mixed media. You can do it in books. You can do it on papers. Oh, thank you, View. Another lemur. Okay, I'll send you the set of 3 View lemurs. I'm not sure which one you had before, but I'll send you 3. I'll send you the set of 3. Thank you, View. Put that over there with my out going. All the other happy mail's gone out except Canada. Ann makes, Joanne, Devin, anybody that's from Canada, your mail's sitting over here waiting to go out as soon as it's safe to send. But happy birthday, Starla. All right, let's see here. I like this little girl. Oh, here's a little teacup there. I don't know if I'll use a teacup. All right, let's see. I like these sisters, but I like this right here. It's like these two little girls go with these two little girls. So let's see. I'm going to cut this down a little because I want it to fit in the book. I think I'm going to tear. I'm going to give it a fussy tear. I want it to fit in the book. There we go. Something like that. All right. To fix this right here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do I want any of this? Not for today's project, but I'll keep this in my box. Oh, scraps over here. All right. Let's see. What else? For now, let's just stop with those because I'm not going to have time to do, multiple pages. But I do want to. Let me go ahead and cut this down just so it's easy to store. Thanks, View, for sending these precious little girls and sweet sisters. Like that right there. That's a good one. I want to keep one box of scraps like that. One box. Everything else, like, if I keep any kind of leftover collage pieces, they'll go in the books that they came in or in a plastic sleeve. All right. And I'll just take a second to do this. So I like her too. She needs to be in a fall color. Some of these are just fall colors. All right, so we're going to use those images right here. All right, let's put this back over here. That'll go in a section. All right, let's get our book. Move this over here. All right, what do we got going on in chat? Bye, Angie. Anybody else come in? Angie, you take care of your nose. She got stabbed with a flying needle. I don't know how that even happened. But you take care of it, Angie. Hi, So Much Glitter. I did follow you. Y'all gonna go follow So Much Glitter. You're good. Yeah, well, trust me. If you have a daughter like I do, she only lets you keep so much. Just saying. And I got plenty. That's contained in sleeves and plastic, I'm more apt to get to keep it. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we can do here. And again, I did glue in this little sleeve. I don't care that it has a little pink paint on it. It just kind of makes it go together. All right, I think I'm going to skip a few pages. We'll come to the middle here. I need a clippy. Let me get one off. Let me get this one off my journal. This is what, again, this is what I'm doing my everyday stuff in is this. But I'm going to take this clip off here to use to hold this open. All right. Got a different blanket. This fluffy blanket doesn't like to sit still. I'm always constantly having to fiddle with it. All right, let's go ahead and work something out in here. Let's move some of this over. First thing I want to do is do some stenciling. Let's see if I can get that a little flatter. There we go. Then we'll do our giveaway here in a little bit. Let's see. I don't know if this so much glitter. Have you done a room tour or something, or shown us your scraps? It doesn't count if there's no pictures. Penny Pudge says, my scraps seem to multiply. Well, yeah, I know they do. They do. All right, so let's see here. I did move my little charcuterie table board thing that's here where I keep all my pins and handy stuff because I knew I'd need this space for, all my stuff here. All right, so we're going to go with this box of pinky stuff, And then I have this stuff here that I pulled to specifically use, right? So I got that, got my little images. Let's move the scissors out of the way and let's get some stenciling going. All right, so let's see. I'll probably use some brown and some pink. So I did pull some, what do you call it, brushes. Here's this one's pink and brown. Let's see what, let's see, here's a couple of pinks. I think I'll go with the Kitsch Flamingo. That's probably more pink than the Saltwater Taffy's more orange. And then we'll go with that. And then maybe tea dye. Or do I want to go with something more? Where's the other box? Uh-oh. A little more brown. Oh, wait. Let's go with this pink. Let's go with picked raspberry. Hello. Let's see. I need a dark brown. I need a darker brown. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. There's vintage photo. We'll go with that. All right. We'll go with those two colors for now. We may end up some more. I also pulled some florals. We'll see. All right. Let me see. And I just pulled a few stencils. I love my creative space and my peeps here. All right, let's see. There it is. I want to lose that little bird. Okay, there we go. We're going to use these. All right, I think we're ready. We're ready to stencil. You have a scrapboard. Well, like I said, because lately for the past few years, I've been doing more collaging than anything else. So all my collage books, like, my Pour Toast, let me grab one here. My collage soup. So I keep them in like this. So that after I'm cut them up and stuff, they're contained in a sleeve. So almost all my collage fodder is like this. So it is contained. All right, let's see. Let me come over here to my stencils. And I got small ones, big ones, florally ones. I like that floral one. And no, I don't usually clean my stencils. I'll tell you when I do wipe them down is when I use, I'll wipe them down enough so that they're not transferring the next time. So I kind of like this one. Okay, and it's clean. It's clean, Janet. Janet's already fainted. But anyway, so this is a few of my stencils that I keep them in folders, and then they're in a bin. They're in one of those plastic, looks like a basket, but it's plastic. And I do this so I can do this because I'm a flipper. All right. So let's go ahead and do some of this. In no particular order. Oh, I am going to need some baby wipes to keep my hands clean here. Get a couple of those. All right. Any questions? Put it in caps. I'm ready to see what I'm going to do too, Starla. I don't have any plan. This is all. It's on the fly, people. It's on the fly. All right. So let's start with some nice pink. And then we'll put some brown around there. Let's just go right down the middle. And when I stencil, I don't like to go right to the edge. I like it to be like kind of random and off the edge, and some lighter, some darker, like that. Okay, let's move this up a little. Okay. Like that. And see, it's already got some dark around the edge, so I won't have to put too much, but I do want to put something behind here while I go off the edge. All right, so this, I'm just going to take, where's that little piece of paper I had a minute ago here? There we go. Because this will retransfer the oxide, I don't want to have, I want it to be kind of wiped off a little. All right, let's see. Now let's go ahead and put a little, do I want tea dye? Or do I probably want the vintage photo. That's better. It's got a little more yellow to it. And again, let me get another piece of paper. Here we go. So I can go off the edge. Just going to darken up the edges. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of. That's just there to hold the book open. And again, you can do postcards. You can do, whatever. All right, now let's see. I think I want to do a little bit around the edges of the little pictures here, just to kind of bring that in, those colors. I don't know how much of that you can really see. Well, I think you can tell a little bit. Just to make it look kind of vintagey. And then the little bird. Okay. All right, now let's see what I want to use. Do I want to use them? I think I'm going to use these two on here. And I'll use this on the next page. A different page. Okay, I like that. Now let's put stuff behind and pile it on. This is where we pile. You could call it layer. I'm going to call it pile. Can you get the edge of this? And I could also edge that with some of the, the kind of yellowy brown. But I think I'm going to just do this. And do I want to use a lot of times I use double-sided tape or, what do you call it? Pop dots and stuff. But because this isn't a book, I don't want to pop dot it too much. So I'll probably just use my, the glitter. And I don't know why they call it art glitter, because it's not glitter, but this dries quick. And that'll be on the next page. All right, so let's see here. And don't overthink it. I don't want to overthink it. Now, I do want to see what else I want in here. I think I want this postcard to go with this girl on page 2. We'll use a little bit of the washi tape here. And I do like this little, now here's where you have to decide if it's a sticker or not. You got to bend and peel and see. I think this is not a sticker, but it's hard to tell sometimes. And if it's too hard, it is a sticker. Okay, so we're going to do this here. Where do I want this? Do I want it right here? I think I'm going to hold these two together right there. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start gluing. And I'm not going to necessarily glue it corner to corner yet, because I might want to tuck some more stuff up underneath. So I'm just going to kind of, I think I need to clean this out again. My little nozzle. There we go. because I can go back and tuck in. More glue if I need to. See how it's piling on? All right, let's see. What else do I like? But anyway, I'm not going to use it on this one. I might use it on this one. But see how you can see through? I just think that's cool. I don't know if we'll use it on that other one or some kind of an effect. We'll see. All right, I got this piece of vellum here. Let's do a tear so that the vellum-y thing shows. Okay, let's cut that down just a little bit there. Tuck this up under here. Oh, let's go right over that one. Nope, I think I do like it over the top. Okay. I don't want it covering that. I should pull out some of my old scrapbooks so you could see some of my style, my scrapbook style back from whenever. All right, there's that. A little of this. I think I need a little piece of this floral down here. There we go. See, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Right? Aren't they adorbs? Okay, let's put a little more glue right there. All right, let's get one of these little paper clips. We're going to use one of these on here. And we're going to tie a little ribbon of some kind. Now, I don't have any ribbon here, but I can pull some. Pull a little piece of ribbon on there. Let's see if I can go snip a piece of ribbon. Let's see here. Some right here. I'm looking for a little something pink. Here we go. Too much. I'll have to cut it down. All right. Thank you for showing. Oh, you're welcome. It's really, it's just like look at with your eye what like looks like it needs a spot, it needs a space, it needs something. We'll keep those little things there. Let's see. I like this little vase, this little flower that could go there, but I have to ink this. Let's see. I'm going to trim this down. Where's my little, here we go. I don't care if it looks like a stamp. I'm just going to make it, have it look frilly. I really like this. I wonder if I can find another one of those in the pile without too much trouble. I just want a little bit of lacy effect here. Like I said, I don't care if it looks like a postage stamp right now. I just want to, there we go. want some pink. Let's put some more pink. That's right. I want pink. Okay. Oh, this may be a sticker. I didn't check. It was one of those cut aparts. 3 on a thing. So I don't know if this is a sticker or not. Usually if you bend it both ways, left and front and back, it'll peel. Okay, I don't think that's a sticker. Okay. Let's see. Thanks, guys. I'll be attempting to give this Sunday. Okay, there. All right. So there's where so it will be on. It's Sunday. Okay. I know I may not make it live, but I'll try. I follow you so I'll get notifications that you've done a video. All right. Let's see. Maybe a little bit of washi here. Oh, I like this. Life is. Let's just cut that down right there. This is a peel and stick, so peel and stick washi. So let's peel and stick, maybe. You get out my Kenny tool. Oops. There we go. I do like to keep the little plastic thing on. This is sharp. This is a needle sharp. That's how sharp that pokey tool is. Okay, so I'm going to do the little life is there, and we'll cut it off right. Just tear it there. Use this last little piece maybe over here to hold that down. There we go. All right, let me put this back. Hold it down. Let's see, what else do we need? Oh, we could add so much. Oh, I did want to, how about a little, do I have a piece of lace handy? I don't know that I have a piece of lace handy, but I could go run get, where's my scissors? Snip, snip. Let's see. Oh, look at what I have right here from the last stream or something. A little bag of fabric. So look. Oh, there's some lace right there. Let's cut off a piece of lace. And we'll do a little bit of, put a little pink on it. Or we could put a little bit of, what do you call it? I think I want it at the top, just a little bit peeking out over the top. Do I want a little bit of pink or a little bit of the brown? Let's see. Okay, just so it's not, very bright white. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, there it is. All right, let's see here. Just barely peeking over the top there. Alrighty. And hi, I said hi to Cindy. Shelley, anybody I missed? Or just putting together some little art journals with art journal kits. If you missed it, you have to go back. All right, let's see what else we could put on here. Oh, I have a little bit of this ribbon left on there. Maybe that little piece of pink would be good there. Or across the top of there. Or across the bottom here. Across the bottom there. That's where it needs to go, right here. Use up those little scraps. Just put them somewhere. They'll be happy. Let's sit for a second so it sets up. It dries. That's one nice thing about this glue. It dries really fast and sticks really well. All right, so there we go. All right, now we need a couple little flowers or something. I don't want to get this too bulky, but I don't mind a little bit of, what do you call it? A little bit of dimension, but I don't want, I'm not going to put something like, that thick or something on there. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's stick that down. All right, let's see. Something pretty flat. A little leaf, a little something. Needs a little leaf, a little greenery. Oh no, you know what it needs? It needs some of my gold. It needs some of my, here's a little piece of it right there. I need more though. I need more than that one little bit. Oh, there's some more in there. Yay. Oh no, that's the wire one. This is not the wire one. I don't want the wire one. That other piece is wire. So I got some sitting there, I think. So I want another piece of this gold leaf. Gold leaf. Where do I put it? Not seeing where I put it. There it is. All right, snip, snip. Let me get my scissors. Okay, it's hanging on my big ribbon. I have a bundle of ribbon that hangs on ribbon, and it hangs in the corner. And I just looked over there, and there was some hanging. So, all right, let's do this. Okay. When you glue these kind of things, you do need to glue. You need to glue every little leaf so it stays down. I have to go. Okay, bye, So. Thanks for coming in. I'll try to get over to your channel again. Thank you so much for popping in. Okay, let's see. A little piece right here. Hope everybody's enjoying seeing a little something a little different. I mean, well, we've done this kind of thing in those in my journals, the themed journals that we did a few years ago, all the theme journals. So it's kind of similar to that. So it's not like that new, but all right. Okay, that may be enough. I don't know. Let's put a little more glue on there. Okay. All right. I think we'll stop on this and we'll go ahead and do our giveaway. And then I'm going to do one more page with this rest of this leftover stuff. Oh, I say leftover. I got bundles of it, So, or bunches of it. But we'll do another page. And I'll skip back over into the back here where there's no lines. We'll do a page back there. But I want this to sit for just a minute to kind of get the glue to set up nice. So there we go. Needs a little pink flower, maybe. Don't know if I have one handy. A little petal, a little pink something, something. I mean, I can always cut something out here. Let's just look over here. There's some more lacy things. That's what it really needs, is a little piece of lace. But I don't know if I could dig. Oh, I don't know if I could dig one out, but there's one. It's kind of big, though. I just need a little piece of something. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Just kind of eyeballing it. Just a little piece of lace there. All right. Maybe my pokey tool again, probably. Oh, thanks, Kat. She put the link to the art glitter glue. Can I get this without getting out the pokey tool? Probably not. There. Did I have it? I had it. Almost. Almost had it. Gonna need the pokey tool. Come on. Come on. Almost had, there we go. We got it. We had it. There we go. There we go. All right. I think we're done on this. What do y'all think? Could use a little something right in there, maybe. A little flower, a little jewel, a little something, something. What do I have just sitting right here? A little piece of a flower. Here, let's go with that little piece of flower right here. Just that little rose petal, or a little rosebud. Just needed that little something. Okay. And I keep looking at it and go, oh, just one more thing. Just one more thing. Okay, so there we go. All right, so I'm going to leave this sitting here while we do our giveaway. Get the ink off my hands here. All right, let me put this back in here till we get ready to use it again because this dries out fast. Got to keep a pen in it. There we go. I just keep this brooch in there. Okay, so now we're going to do that other girl on another page in just a minute. Let's go ahead and do, I already pulled envelopes. I already started pulling stuff here. So I got some cardstock because the cardstock, it really needs a piece of cardstock with these wood so it doesn't tear through the envelope. Do you know what I mean? So that it doesn't, the envelope is kind of sturdy with the envelope. So let's go ahead and do this first. Let's go ahead and put, then we'll put the little goodies in there. Okay. Get those bigger sheets out too. Some more rose paper. Even though this is, I'm giving y'all pumpkins. I'm sending y'all some rose and some other papers. It's just for you can cut this cardstock down into postcards and make you a couple of postcards with this cardstock that I'm protecting the pumpkins with. And then make you a couple of postcards with the florally stuff. I didn't put that in the sheet here. Know what I mean, Vern? I know they do make a big impact. Don't they? Come on a roll. It's like it comes. It's at Hobby Lobby, and it comes in a roll in the ribbon section. Okay, so let's see here now. Let's go ahead. I got 4 here. I want to get some paper, like some sheets of the paper here. Let's get that back down here. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I can pull something out here. Let's see. I don't want a boudoir. Here, this is what I'm looking for. Something like this. A sheet of this. I don't want a baby shower. Here, this is a good one. And then some girls. Let's see. Do we have some more just florals? So they're more, what do you call it? Useful, versatile. Here we go. Okay, this I'll have to fold. That won't fit in that envelope. Okay, so here, let's put this in here. I'm just going to stick it all in the same thing with the pumpkin. This paper, and one more paper. I need another paper. Let me look at this kid over here. What do I got over here? Here we go. There we go. All right, then let's see. Let's make a little stack here. Let's do a little assembly line because I pulled 4 of each of these. I even pulled some Egyptian. Okay, hang on. Let's get this over here. Okay. Yeah. Give me a minute so I can set these little kits up for you. From some of the stuff that I got in these boxes. If y'all missed the beginning, I showed y'all everything in these kits earlier. Okay, here's a piece of lacy thing, fake lace, faux doily, and then a little piece of pink here. There we go. All right, let's put these in there. We'll do our giveaway. If y'all don't know how the giveaways work, if you're lurking, you can still play. You know, follow the channel if you're a subby, and I do 2 US and 2 international that way because there's less international people. So I like them to have a chance, you know, a better chance. Hi, Dot. All right. So I think we did US first last time. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and do international first. Then we'll do 2 US. Don't put a number in. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in a number. So we'll do, did I say international? All right, we'll do international first. International only. Wait till I type in go. Put in a number between 1 and 100. The first 2 people closest without going over. Now let me find my iPad. Let me bring up random.org. Hang on. Then if y'all want to stick around for a few more minutes while I do one other page. Okay, let's go to random.org, our little box. Wait till I type in go. Don't change your number, move your number. Don't do any of that. Just put in a number and the first 2 people closest without going, oh, I still got pink ink on my hands. All right, international only. Wait till I type in go. And if you're in Canada, you can still play. I'm just not going to mail yours out till the Canadian postage strike is over. Okay. All right. International only. Okay, there we go. If you're international, you have a good chance to get it because there's not that many that play or, you know, as US. So that's why I do it separate. So, all righty. Get your numbers in. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good week. It's been nice. Some of the peace process in the Middle East, the hostages release. That's a good week. I mean, come on, people. That's a good week right there. All right, let's see. Got random ready. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call if you haven't thrown your number in. All right, let's see. And if everybody goes over, I'll just pick a new number. There's only a few of y'all are playing in international, so 22. Now it looks like everybody's gone over 22, so I'm going to pick a new number. 93. First 2 people closest to 93 without going over. So it looks like it's Terry Brett and Dot. Okay, so Dot and Terry Brett. Am I correct? Dot had 76 and Terry Brett had 80. Okay, so there's those 2 go out. All right. Now let's do US. US only. There'll be more playing for now. 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. First, same thing applies. First 2 people closest without going over. Okay. And new people, Penny or anybody that's here, So's already gone. If you want to play, if you have to send me your address, I don't share your address with anybody, not even the other mods. I don't put you on a mailing list or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I don't do that. Okay, so all right, there we go. You're welcome, Dot. If nothing else, Dot, make you a little postcard or something to send out to somebody. All right, USA only, 1 to 100. First two people closest without going over. Then we're going to make one more little page. I could make a postcard. You know what? I got an idea. Got an idea. All right, let's see. Do I have a card? Let me see. Do I have a... Let me get a... Hang on, y'all put your numbers in. I'm going to do something real quick. All right. Get your numbers in. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the enter. I'll hit the enter. So I'm going to hit stop. Okay. USA only. First two people closest to 22 without going over. And if any, well, I see there's people under 22. So 22 without going over. Let me scroll back. First two people closest to 22 without going over. Keeks had 16. Elisa had 17. Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken, y'all double check me. Is it Keeks with 16 and Elisa with 17? Y'all tell me, am I right? Elisa had 7. Elisa and Keeks, I think. Yeah, okay. There you go. And I think I have both y'all. Keeks, I've sent you something before, haven't I? I know I have Elisa's address. Keeks, I've sent you something, right? I'm pretty sure I have. Yes. Okay, so I have both y'all's addresses. All right. All right, there we go. Keeks and Elisa and Dot and Terry B. Y'all got some goodies coming. All right, I'm going to do one more thing real quick. Views. I'm using all this stuff that Views. I'm going to make a quick postcard for View. Then we're going to go. I'm going to use this little girl's here. Oh, I'm getting those spam things. Hang on, let me get. All right, let's clear that out. Okay, I think I'm going to make a quick little postcard for View. I'll have it. Everything will kind of hang over. It'll just take a minute. Okay, so let's do a little pink. Quick postcard for View. She sent me this stuff. Hi, Joycey. How you doing? You have Happy Mail stickers headed your way, Joycey. I already sent them all out. Everybody's Happy Mail, except for today, obviously. So I'm going to put some pink and some different. Let's put tea dye. Let's go with tea dye here. Let's see if that'll show up. I don't think it's going to show up. I need a darker ink if I want. Let's see. Let's go with walnut. I think I'm going to see if I can smear. There we go. That's what I want. I just want a little. Let's put a little on there and then do a little. Just want to like around the edge here. And I'll put I don't mail postcards like like a postcard. I put them in an envelope, especially if there's any kind of dimensional anything on it. You can't just send a postcard if you have any kind of dimension on it. You know what I mean? All right, there's a little bit of brown edging. Let's see what I want to put on here. I'm going to have to trim this down a little. It's smaller than a postcard. Let's cut that. There we go. And then let's see what else can we put on here. Do I want a postcard? No, it's not going to even show. It's going to have to be some smaller items. I did like this bird. Something like this. Trim this down. Put this out of the way. Oops. Okay, y'all still with the tour for a minute? All right, let's see what else I want on this. All right. A little bit of pink there. And a little bit of, doing a little bit of ribbon. Oh, that would be cute on the top. Maybe I'll do that. Shh, 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 All right, glue. Hang on, guys. I'm going to work it here. I'll move this over to the edge and trim that off. Like that. Not looking at chat for just a second. Come on, glue. Come on. I need to clean this little tip. Hang on. Can't let it sit, it'll dry. There we go. Let's sit up, hold it a second. I want some of those little gold leaves. What do I do with them? I know I had a couple extras sitting there. I don't know where I put them. Let me cut them a little bit more. Hi, Flo. Anybody else I missed coming in? I'm trying to get this last little postcard done real quick. Just a little something, something. Send it to View. It's a little flower or something. Oh, I'll just put some of this gold here. Let's just do this. Let's put a little piece of that here. Just a little thank you. Just send a little Miss Missy something too. Thank you for my color book, Missy. Hope I'm staying in frame. little one growing right there between them. And then I need one more little piece right there. I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks, everybody. I'm just holding that little glue down there. All right, do I need anything else? I could kind of use a little something across the top. You know, like I did that other, had a little something in there. Okay, I think we'll just leave it at that. Just a little thank you to View for the super chat and the little girls that I worked with today. And Missy, I'll send you something to thank you for the color book page. So I hope y'all enjoyed seeing these kits. I'm calling them, what do you call it? Art journaling kits because they came with books. So I just put on a piece of brown cardstock there. So thank you. Thank you, View. All right, thank you on there. And just a little thank you for sending them to me. And hope y'all enjoyed that. We don't have Devin this week, but I think, I like this little piece of lace. Is there a place to stick that little lace in there? Maybe. I might stick that lace in there. Let's trim this down a little and stick that in there. We don't have Devin this week. She's in Japan for the month. And so, but she is putting up, she's putting up videos for us every week. So she probably will put one up today. I'm going to need my little pokey tool again. Got to have that pokey tool to get this apart. So check out Devin. She may have already put one up. I haven't checked today. But see if she's put a video up today. Come on. There we go. I tore it. That's okay. Tried to rip it off too quick there, like a Band-Aid. I just want this little piece of lace up in there. There we go. Just looks pretty. Another little piece right in here. Let's cut that down. And I don't know who else is streaming today. If anybody wants to tell me, or if you want to talk about your, oh, I lost a little. I knew that was going to happen. I lost a little cap for this. No telling where that baby went. I'll probably never find it. I was have to be careful not to poke myself. But I lost a little plastic cover for this. Okay, I'll just have to put it over here face down so I don't poke myself with it. All right. There we go, guys. And there we go. A little bit of lace on there. That kind of looks kind of pretty. And yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here, guys. Anybody else want to share anybody's streams today? Let me know right away because we're going to head on out. And I'm going to pick up all these little bits and bobs and make me and Hubster some lunch. So thanks, guys, for being here. Here's the book page we did. And double page spread. Thanks, View, for sending the little girls. And yeah. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And we will see you all. Next stream is next time I stream. I stream every Monday. Oh, look what I just found. Oh, where'd it go? I just found it was on my keyboard. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern till about 11:30. So thanks for being here, guys. You're welcome. And happy birthday, Starla. Anybody else coming in I missed? And y'all have a good rest of your week. Bye, guys. Bye, Terry.